What up, YouTube? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another fucking video. Alright, so this video, it's not gonna be a Hay Week video. I don't even know if Craig Jockman's done one. I don't think he has, so we're just gonna leave the pussy lines alone for now. But this video is in response to Baddog's video. Baddog posted a video about why are we such passionate fans? Why do we love our teams so much? And he spoke on behalf of, well, his behalf. He spoke on himself about why he likes the Giants and whatnot, and it's good. You know, it's a hometown team. You love your team, and you ride or die with your team. And, you know, it's all about your team. You know, that's where you grow up. That's what you like. And, you know, and I know a lot of people, and I'm going to be real, a lot of people, including myself, say that Cowboy fans have a big bandwagon base fans. Or, actually, I wouldn't even call them bandwagon fans only because if they're just being introduced to football, they're just finally watching it on TV, or whatever the case may be, where they don't know much about football, even if their town is a football town, or whatever the case may be, and they don't have a professional team in their town. The Cowboys are, yes, America's team, quote unquote America's team, meaning they have the most nationally televised games every year, whether it's on Fox or CBS. So, that being said, if you're just being introduced to football, of course you're going to root for the Cowboys. You know, that's what happens. But the reason why I love my team, the reason why I'm passionate about my team, is because they are from my state. They're from Texas. They're about 4 hours northeast from where I am. About 4.5 hours from where I live. And I love my team. I've grown up on the Cowboys ever since I was little. I was born into this. Back in 1960, when the Cowboys first became a team, they came down here to San Antonio to go play at Alamo Stadium. And they played an exhibition game. I don't know who they played, but my grandfather, my late grandfather, God rest his soul, passed away a couple years ago, went down to Alamo Stadium to go watch them. He watched them and fell in love with the team. So, that's why. I guess I was destined to like this team. It's what I always watch. You know, I didn't really watch football for another team because Dallas Cowboys, growing up, I was born in the late 80s. So growing up in the 90s and in the 2000s, you know, I had the early 2000s, the mid 2000s. I mean, early 90s and the mid 90s where the Cowboys were dominant, and that's all we watched. We didn't watch another team or anything like that. Why? Because the Cowboys were our team, and we won Super Bowls back then. So growing up and watching the Cowboys on TV every Sunday and watching them and being a part of a tradition that won all the time, of course I'm going to like them. And as I get older and I realize shit that goes down, and you know, you start to understand the game more and this and that, whatever about football, you don't jump ship. You don't become that person that leaves their team because they're bad for a certain amount of years. This is my team. This is what I grew up on. This is what my grandfather loved. And this is what I love. I don't give a shit if Cowboys don't win Super Bowls or whatever. I mean, I do. I would be lying to say I did it. Because the competitive guy in me playing baseball, playing football growing up, basketball, soccer, whatever, I want to win. I want to win, and I want to rub it in the guy's face next to me that I'm playing against that my team fucking won. You know, it's the same thing as if I was actually playing a fucking game and we won. Yes, I'm humble on the field and whatnot, but have a few beers after, I'm talking all kinds of shit. So, yes, the competitive guy in me loves to win and wants to win. And the reason why, what makes my little circle so great that I used to watch football with, you know, as you get older, shit goes on. You really don't meet up with buddies anymore to watch the game. There was not just one team represented in my little circle. Yeah, most of us were Cowboy fans, but you had a Viking fan in there. You had an Eagles fan in there, a couple of them, and then you had a Dolphins fan. I remember I went down to Miami on my buddy's bachelor party, And a bunch of us went down there and we watched the Dolphins and Cowboys game. Romo's return game. It was fun because the Cowboys won. So, that's my response to Baddog. That's why I'm passionate about my Cowboys. Because I grew up watching them. I grew up in an era where they were winning all the time. So as a kid, watching that, watching my dad, my grandfather, my aunts, uncles, watching them watch the game and me becoming a fan and starting to like this team, that's why I'm passionate about this team. And you know what? You're right. If they were to move to fucking bumfuck Egypt, it wouldn't affect my everyday life. I wouldn't care. But on Sundays, that's what I do. I watch the Cowboys. So it would affect my Sundays because they're not from my state no more. And yes, it does boost up and diminish my morale for the week because I love watching the Cowboys. Because if the Cowboys lose, then I'm like, fuck, I got to hear it from the Giants, the Eagles, and Redskin fan base. But if we win, then I can give a big fuck you to all of y'all. And it's nice. But those are my reasons why, Baddog, I love my Cowboys. Peace.